back once again with Overblood 2 in late night Nuki style. This is how you can tell I'm streaming when I'm meant to be doing something else, when I'm very quietly mumbling into the microphone. I streamed this first a few weeks ago and I haven't been able to really stop thinking about it, so I've managed to eke out a window of opportunity this evening. I'll probably be ducking in and out from break screen and that kind of thing while I keep up with other obligations, but it's such a deeply bizarre and engaging game. Clear point 0, that doesn't look good, does it? That I've just got to get back to it. We had a huge amount of fun with it last time we were here. It's one of those games that crops up a lot on YouTube as a bit of a meme. It's sort of a bit of a memed game, a bit of a sort of almost a so bad it's good sort of a game. But I'm genuinely seeing only the good so far, although there's a lot of cheese, a lot of corn, and oh god, look at this guy. And everyone speaks with an English accent for some reason. How did I run again? No, that's the fidget button. Straight in with the fidget button. And then, can I zoom out? Yes. So the buttons are not intuitive by modern standards, I think is the nicest way to put that. I could do with a touch of healing. That's jump. Don't do that again. So I need to remember how to actually heal. I think that's how you save. Right. Okay. I probably don't have to be as overzealous with the healing as I am. But essentially, yeah, I'm here kind of conducting a heist that I've been roped into on this mysterious compound. That's kind of why I'm here today with these robots. Forgot about those. I've been doing a little bit of independent sort of behind the scenes research on how, where and why and what the heck I'm meant to be doing around here. But for the most part, Arcano, who is Mr. Quiff Boy here, Arcano is very much dropped into the thick of it and just expected to sort of get on with things. But I do know from what I have read that when this came out in the late 90s, I'm going to say 98, sticks in my mind, but I'm not 100%. It predated just about the emergence of games like System Shock and Deus Ex and the kind of emergent sim genre. And in so doing, we sort of touched on this semi-accidentally in the last episode. It actually explores a few of the ideas that would become kind of part and parcel of immersive sims, such as like the emergent gameplay, the fact that you can, I think I've exited the level altogether now, it's done. The fact that you can cause things to interact with other things in a way that kind of makes sense with a consistent logic of the world, even if it sort of breaks progression almost. So for example, in the last episode we had, is this a shiny or is this a glitch? Sorry. Distracted by the shiny. How about it? We had things happening where I was able to evaporate a body of water by using like a throwing a sort of plasma pack of sorts into it. And that would immediately evaporate a body of water that was holding up a submarine. And the body of water was also full of sharks who immediately started flopping around because I'd evaporated their home. In a similar way, that hole, there's something in there, isn't there? Look. Can I get through here? Interesting, this door's been broken anyway, so it's okay to break it, right? Flawless logic. Break the door by inflicting damage upon it, as you would anything else. Although you caused some damage, the door didn't break. That means you didn't use enough destructive power. To cause greater damage, it's best to explode several bombs at the same time. To destroy the trailer door, you need only one bomb. To destroy a whole trailer, you need several bombs. Oh, beautiful. That kind of reinforced what I was saying. The fact that there's destructible terrain in this game. This was sort of, this was kind of seen as a bit of a... Oh, heavens. Eesh. Okay. I should focus if I'm holding explosives. This was seen as a bit of a sort of Final Fantasy homage is the nicest way to put it. Final Fantasy VII homage when it came out. You can probably see why. How do I pick this thing up? Grab it. 10 grenades for the price of 1. I'm having that. Oh, look at this. Okay, this was worth doing. This was absolutely worth doing. But actually, it does kind of stand alone, Overblood 2, what I'm finding so far. But it is, at the same time, deeply strange. I'm here for it. I'm all about it. But it's definitely, I don't know, it's one of those games you put down and you can't stop thinking about it. And it's been that way for a few weeks with me. So I decided to, oh look, can I even break in the cabin? Can I break in the cabin with gunfire so I don't have to keep... Oh god. The buttons do not fit my modern sensibilities. I would like the antique gun. Surely I need better than this. Okay. And then how do I fire again? That's not it. Is it this? Nope. Nope. Bear with. Bear with. Okay. So I can't break that. Do I have to use another bomb? I guess I could, because something's in there, isn't there? This is something as well. You might notice the frame rate ticked up when there's less on the screen. The game kind of doesn't run on the PlayStation, basically. It's far too... Right, let's focus on this. Uh-oh, wait. Have I just primed a live grenade? Let's remove that. Right, okay, sorry. It's not the most intuitive. Did I do anything? Not the most intuitive of menus. Yes, look. So it actually factors in where on the structure I was kind of launching the bomb. It's just very strange. You don't expect to see this sort of thing in the PS1, do you? Was there actually anything in here? Or am I just sort of pretending to drive? Do you remember doing that as a kid? Can't have been just me. You just sit in the driver's seat of a stationary car and start going brum 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 brum. I kind of miss doing that. I think as an adult you should be allowed to do that. I think you should be given sort of carte blanche. Everyone agrees to ignore you for a bit while you sit in the steering wheel of a car and go brum brum brum. That's the kind of world I'd like to see. Now, I am running around like an imbecile in this room, not really accomplishing much, but it's because I know upstairs there is some glass. Maybe I can see it from here? Yes, there's somewhere I want to be where I have learned that I can break some glass. I don't need to be exiting the way I am to do it, and I certainly don't need to be fidgeting and fiddling. But I need to be looking for some breakable glass, and then I can... excuse my minor hiccup. I've been having some... I should have a bit more water, in fact, while I mention it. Delicious. But yes, we are... Oh god, these guys. Trying to get to the bottom of things as far as this heist is concerned. Our name is Arcano, and we... Look at that. Kind of just showed up in town. We are a junk blade racer, I think, but we're not getting much junk blade racing done because we keep getting roped into weird stuff. Case in point, exploring this compound, which we're not really supposed to be in. I mean, what is this? Was this here before? I don't recognize this. Or do I? Oh, what an absolute load of soup. How am I meant to make my way across here? Alright, bear with me. You can't tell me I've missed this giant room this whole time. This is another one of those frame rate room examples, isn't it? Oh, we're chugging now. This is how my actual PC runs if it tries to run any modern game. It's like, oh no, please don't make me do it. So can I... Yes, he can shimmy shimmy yay, shimmy ya up here. We also have that staircase, which I guess would lead back to the sub area. And I don't think you really get kind of maps or things like this. I mean, I don't think I want to get in that stream of whatever that is, right? It says this and this. Okay, alright. Oof. I mean... What's that clock called in Mario 64? The really horrible clock where everyone dies? Oh, no. Nope. This is bad. This is bad. Alright. Yeah, that's the end of Arcano, and with the end of the stream. No, not quite. Not quite. We won't get rid of me that easy. Yes, this is quite nice. I like it does this. I could go back to the beginning of the whole save if I want. Go back to when I entered this area, which I think will reset the room. I think there are ways by which Arcano can jump a little more generously than the little whip like this. Let's see what happens if we get further downstairs. Does that indeed lead to the submarine? And you can see, of course, now the frame rate's going quicker because I'm keeping less of that area in focus. It's very bizarre how it works like that, but it is how it works. Let's see. Yes, this is the submarine area. I've kind of cleared this area, but it's good to revisit it. This isn't actually a very large level, but because it's an old game and I too am old, it does cause me consternation and I do get stuck. So, let's see. I'd like to whip up here, please. I'd like to whip up here, please. And I should probably check the kind of... Oops. Not this. Can't check the kind of equipment I've got. Wetsuit, army jacket, blade boots, spike boots, blade boots. I think spike boots are my newest boots. Credit card chip. Okay, nothing stands out. And I think this means I can save. You can save wherever you want, except when you can't. I think when it's a little odd, but I think when enemies are present, it begins to argue with you. So we've got this very complicated machinery here. I don't feel great about traversing this, and the camera, as you can probably see, doesn't really move such that. But I mean, the implication is it will sort of take me up if I can master these jumps. But I don't think it's a good idea, because he jumps kind of like a human would, which is not very well and not very far. And this is turning as I'm trying to jump here. So once again, we're back in the soup. And once you're in, you're in. You just you get a moment of controllable agony. I can't imagine how it must feel. Let's give this another try, and if not, maybe it's a hint that I'm supposed to be picking something up. See what we have. Yeah, that's generous how it puts me here. It even seems to hint that I'm supposed to be going this way. Is it just really difficult? Is it like 90s levels of difficult and I'm 90-year-old levels of inept? No ageism intended. Ooh, okay. Wait, hang on. Did I accidentally just do a running jump? Because that does have an effect on the landscape if I did. Does that mean... Oh, of course. Why wouldn't that be true? If you run and then jump, you jump further. That's literally how it works. I was saying that he jumps like a human. That's true of humans, right? Fellow humans, of which I definitely am one. There we go. Perfect. Right, okay, now I've actually... Nope. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, not loving that. I'm not sure I'll heal that in case I fall again and lose the heal. I'd rather... Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen, and therefore, you know, that's thrown that. We'll just embrace the game over. Embrace the demise. And... I keep getting the giggles when my game characters die lately, the last few streams. It's I don't know if I'm in a sadistic mood or something like that, but it just seems to really be amusing me. Right, here we go, like so. Wonderful. We're lined up, we're good to go, we're feeling fresh, we're funky fresh. Not enough people say funky anymore, do they? Oh, you see what happens when you try and rush it. So we're actually playing a platform game now, and that was not my intention. I did not come in here intending to play a platform game, but a platform game we have nonetheless. Happened on my Zelda Morrowind crossover ROM hack stream recently as well. It became very platform gamey all of a sudden. And I think that actually, if you do want to add difficulty to any game that's not a platform game, one of the simplest ways to do it seems to be just to actually add a platform section, in much the same way as if you're making any genre of game whatsoever, and then you decide to put a stealth section in, particularly a stealth section where if you're caught it's immediate game over or something like that, immediate fail state. That is a very kind of cheap and nasty and, you know, not necessarily player beloved way of adding some extra difficulty to a game that's not really the genre in question. But we persevere. Now, true to my accent and Arcanos, we will keep calm and we will carry on. So I can see I've made it across the room, but there's also this, and then there's this big tower thing. I do not believe I want to go over there. I'm sure that the frame rate must get to single digits while I'm here. And I mean, this is kind of emblematic of how it would have been back in the day. The things we would put up with in the 90s, you know? Or are these windows that can be broken? Let's take a look. Let's see if the door wants to give way first. And also, let's take a look at this thing. You thought I didn't notice you, didn't you? Can I open this? Oh, it's locked. There are two ways to get into the electric power restriction room. The first is to look for a silver key card. The second is to smash the glass and break in. You remember how to break the glass, don't you? Is it with my mighty ways? I think it's with my mighty weapons. I need to reload really, but... Fire! Perfect. All right. And then I think, if I remember rightly, you have to... Yeah, you have to like rummage in your pocket. If you're in a firefight and this is happening, it's a bit fraught. So the... And then that to de-equip, like so. So it's a little clunky, but somehow it adds something. Right. I'm excited to get in here, but I also have to check a few IRL obligations. So I'm going to go briefly to break screen. I'm as annoyed as you are because we're about to get somewhere new, but let's call it building suspense. We are back. Yes, I have to check my partner's asleep and my dogs are asleep, and I just like to make sure everyone's okay when they're all bunched up on the bed, because sometimes if my dogs get too close to one another when they're sleeping, I think they take each other by surprise and they can get a bit cranky, so I just need to make sure everyone's alright. Nothing major, nothing serious, although in 20 minutes I do have to give my dog his medicine. I feel like I say that on every stream, but that's because my dog is epileptic and has to take a lot of medicine. No shame or shade to him. It's just the way it is. Let me in. Right, I want to know what's in here. This is the electric power room. Why do I need to go in here? Okay, look, I'm immediately seeing some health and safety concerns in this electric power room. What if you come in here and you're eating a delicious pot noodle and you drop your fork? Just as one example. Or if you're eating just, you know, a delicious bag of chips, chipfuls too, or crisps, or just... Oh, look, hello. Oh, right, I've been distracted by shinies. So I'm now much more agreeable again. I'm easily led, must admit. Suggestible. Would I say I'm suggestible? I don't know, you tell me. I like that, sorry. Let's take a big... important looking levers. Yes, I must admit the visual style of the game does make things a little hard to pass sometimes, so you have to pay extra close. I mean look at this. Look, and yet he's still got way more polygons than the original Cloud Strife did. No shame, that's just, you know, technology has moved on a couple of years. This was back in the 90s where gaming would change the way it looked ever so slightly, like every 6 months to a year. It was a very, very accelerated time in game development altogether, and console generations always felt huge. Right, so what have I found in here? 5 grenades. Yeah, that was worth doing. That was absolutely worth doing. Are there any clues as to which levers I should be pulling first, or is it just... Oh, he just thrashed them all down. Okay. And he said distinctly, that's that, but which power source has been cut? I don't know, because there were some doorways back up a little way that had force fields, right? This is all still turning, which is that's a little miserable, isn't it? But to jump, I keep forgetting the jump button, and look at the frame rate tank at this. There we go. Right, I don't think taking this way back is the best idea. I think I've got to sort of make my way back a little counterintuitively. This is a bad idea. I should have waited till it came up, because he's hurting his little leggies. Oh, I've done exactly the same thing. Oh, it didn't hurt that time. Okay, I'll take that. And then... No! Oh, oh man. Oh, man. You're telling me in that control room he doesn't have like a bridge he can lower or something? Or Arcano. Right, okay, here we go. So it's like the game has a sense of drag. Oh, that's kind of what I mean. It's really hard to... It's as much a skill issue as what I'm describing, but it's very difficult to distinguish how fast I'm going to be moving when I press the buttons, because the game has such a weird frame rate that's not universal. So as I'm going, like, for example, depending how many of these pumps are on screen or not, seems to vary. The frame rate essentially varies by how much movement is going on, is what I'm observing at the moment. Now look, I know you're saying it's all excuses, and you're partly correct, but it does make for, I guess, what, oh my god, the camera is spinning so much. No. That's right where I needed to be too. We've all had the death by camera spin moment, right? In a third person game. Occupational hazard. Right, I've had a sip of water, and with it I feel emboldened. It's kind of, I'm glad it's happening in a way, because Arcano has not actually been in that much danger during the last time we streamed this. It was very much sort of the intrigue, and it was about sort of finding out the lay of the land, learning about the world, exploring the city and so forth. And even while being here, there hasn't been much in the way of sort of combat or, fraught experiences. Conflict is the word I'm looking for. There hasn't been much of that. So just having the environment itself become unilaterally hostile to my intentions is pretty interesting in and of itself. Oops, bumped my head on a staircase. Have you ever done that? I don't recommend it. I once jumped off a ladder when I was a kid pretending to be Super Mario and bumped my head on a door frame. It's not a good idea. I don't know why Mario goes around headbutting stuff to begin with, if that's how it feels. Right, this was covered before, wasn't it? Right, now what in Christ's name is going on? This looks like the computer on my break screen. Look. How weird. That break screen computer is actually a bit of a hangover from the stream I did earlier today for a game called TR49, I think it was called. I'm not very good with numbers. Very good little puzzler. Very good puzzler about sort of feeling your way through... God, horrible in here. Very claustrophobic. Feeling your way through a book archival computer system. And it's one of those... it's not really Fallout style, but a sort of very old looking computer with a circular screen. It's very mysterious. Oh, a map. Oh, now this I am appreciative of. How would I use the map? Like this? There is nowhere to use it. Do you, sir, understand map? How does map? Right, well, I'm going to save that I've got the map, and you are powerless to stop me, Mr. Overblood 2, if that is your real name. There we go. Okay, so we've got the map. But we have no... no ability to read the map? Was this a door that was blocked before? I feel like maybe if I had the map, I'd know. Oh, hello, plot.
I was nearly there.
Oh, I'm loving the music. Oh, we're straight in. Oh, heavens help us. It's our cheeky Cockney friend Arcano, and he is in danger. Oh, heavens. I wanted to pick up some treasure. I guess I should wait. So, yeah, if I'm going in my menu, he will not pause. So I'm kind of in danger. It's very much cowardice is the only option right now. While no, not that. I do not want that. Okay. Right now I need to find him. He's gone upstairs. Are you seeing this? Okay. I'm not sure he's intended to do what he's doing here, but I might be able to use it to my advantage. He's done a bit of a Roomba moment. Do these shots hit him? I have another idea. If he's actually stuck there, I'm very bad at hubris, but... Wait, hang on. God, I hope he stays there. I'm loving the boss music. That seemed to work. Right. Lovely. Okay. I've got him rumoured on a staircase. And I can sort of take my ease in getting rid of him now. Hookshot. No, I do not want a hookshot over to him. Time bomb? 18 grenades. I mean, it's economical. Almost rude not to. Oops. Helps if you prime it, of course. Uh-oh. That wasn't so good, was it? I don't really want to get too close. That was better. Yes, I'm liking that. Do that again, please, Arcano. Oh, did you see that? Not at yourself. Arcano, you've got to stop this behaviour. People are going to start talking about you. Is that Arcano? Is that Cockney guy who throws grenades in his own? Oh, hello. Speaking of, I had it in my pocket. I was so busy making fun of him, he blew himself up. I mean, it's no more than I deserve, I suppose. Right. There we go. Oh, dear. I thought that froze the game then. Did you see that? Well, I never. Sort of thing I could stand to see less of. He went from mumbling to screaming just then. I guess that makes him apt for a Twitch stream, doesn't it? Now what's going on? Okay. Is this supposed to be happening? Oh god, everyone in the world is here. It's most characters I've seen all once.
What hit me?
On screen. Oh.
Huh? Where am I?
You're on Billboard Island. My name is Navarro Jean.
I was robbed and thrown in the water, and I almost drowned.
I see. And you happen to swim right to our little oasis here. How fortunate for you. Rookie, you're calling him a liar. Could it be because you've heard him say he was looking for a map?
I have the map.
Ah, well now, Rookie. What should we do with this dishonest boy who snuck in here to rob us? Execute him?
Whoa, wait. Let's talk this over.
What's there to discuss? You came here to rob me, and you were caught. This island is my country. I'm the judge and the jury here.
But I didn't steal anything. I didn't have a chance to.
But this map of the pagoda is what you were looking for. You're not going to deny it now, are you?
I nicked that fair and square. Give it back.
Well, no.
Good. Now you can do this the easy way by simply telling me why you want the map, or my robot here will use his laser ray to zap tiny holes in tender places on your body.
It will be useful
Do what?
to get into the pagoda.
Ha 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 ha.
Did you hear that? This boy here is going to break into the pagoda.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, we have a laugh, didn't we, eh?
Raz was sure I could do it. Oh, damn.
Raz Cassie.
Yeah, you heard. Raz Cassie. What about it? Keeps hanging because it's disguising a loading screen and I keep thinking it's frozen.
Turn around real slow.
Visual image, thermal sensors and biofeedback confirm ident of escaped criminal Raz Cassie.
Raz Cassie. An unexpected feather in my cap. You weren't on my plate, but you'll do until I can get to the main course. Let's go, you're coming with me.
I'm sorry to ruin your meal, but I'm not going anywhere.
What?
I may already be dead. We all might.
You're too depressing to shoot. Be a good boy and cooperate, will you? Huh?
Oh god, now what? You can tell she's not used to hearing no. She was completely floored and was like, nah, you're right. You can...
What the hell's going on?
You tell me, why are they invading the island?
All right. Now, I want you to tell me what you're doing here.
A carnival?
Oh my word. I love the dialogue in this game, but if you're someone who needs subtitles, you're kind of hosed unless you're like auto-generating them on the VOD or something. Because the game doesn't care. The game doesn't care if you need subtitles. Right, we're kicking off now. This wasn't the plan. In and out, job done. Now we've got helicopters every which way. Poor Arcano's really in for it.
Sir, we're completely surrounded by ITP Vanguard choppers.
Damn it. How do those ITP bastards find this location so fast? All hands, go to first alert.
Hey, what's going on here? Untie me.
Release the boy.
Oh, it worked. See? Sometimes if you ask nicely.
Are we being attacked? By what?
Now get up there.
Oh, we're friends now, are we? Oh, maybe not. You see that? How did he do that from a standstill? He floored me. Like, absolutely flattened me. Ooh.
Place.
Prepare to surface.
Disengage sequence.
GS deployed, sir.
What the hell's happening here?
Surface sequence complete, sir.
Surface? This is an old cooling station. It can't surface.
All hands at the ready. Prepare to surface on my mark. Now.
God, this place is full of secrets. What the heck kind of contraption are we flying here? Oh, the top of the island is fake. It's a spaceship. Airship? Something ship. Okay, so just another normal night in Edge City. Oh my god.
We're flying. How come?
A simple matter of gravity manipulation.
But how did an old cooling station turn itself into a ship?
It's my design, son. This is a class battle flyer, and I need you in the gunny pit right now.
Huh?
You said you were a crack shot. Now let's move it, soldier, on the double.
All right, I'm going.
Wait, crack shot? No, you overestimate me. Crack shot? Oh, we Millennium Falconing it. Oh my word.
Jeez, what have I got myself into? I'm
What?
shanghaied on a flying construction site.
What have you got yourself
All
into?
hands, you two, Sonny. Fire at will.
Who's Will? Oh my word. So much for the heist. Oh my god. So we're now just going to be en masse killing people so we can steal a map. How many people have to die so Arcano can get what he wants? Oh, I think this is me. Yes. Oh my word. Oh my heavens. Oh, I stink at this. Reload with the X button. Oh my heavens. This is a bit of a gameplay switch up. Alright. Now, the important thing is not to panic. Oh, that was it. I thought I'd be there for like 5 minutes, like 30 seconds, and now we're doing something else.
Sure I
Because
will,
Overblood
right.
2. What an evening he's
Sir,
had.
ITP backup approaching.
They mean business, but so do we. Stop firing and prepare for cluster ray deployment.
Cluster A ignition is go, sir.
Much like myself, can we decide what level of volume we're speaking at, please?
Now what?
All shields secure.
We're surrounded.
What do you mean, heh heh? Okay, what's the plan? Oh! Significantly large gun. Okay, I'm with it. Oof! With all the fellow English accents, I keep forgetting this is a JRPG. So it's going to have those anime guns.
What the?
Sir, we've taken out all but 3, and they're on a fast retreat.
Excellent work, men. Excellent.
This guy's nuts. Glad he's on our side, but he's nuts.
I told you I know nothing about this attack. So cut the crap, mister, and talk to me.
Cut the
Lady,
crap,
I'm
mister.
beginning to believe that you really are out of the loop. You're being duped by your own people.
What?
You really did find me by mistake, didn't you?
I told you. I was on other business.
I'm one of a group of scientists the ITP wants dead. They may have already killed Veltor Curtis, and now they're after Navarro Jean.
I had Veltor Curtis, but he got away.
You would have unknowingly led him to certain death, and others are out to do the same. I hope he's managed to get away. And now I've got somebody else involved.
Why would ITP want you dead? What's this all about?
We have information that directly links them to an international criminal organization plotting to control this country and the
Oh,
rest
word.
of the world. Only they're not sure if we remember what we know. And neither are we.
Yeah? The ITP's linked to a group trying to rule the world, and you have information you can't remember?
They try to erase our memories.
When you say it out loud like that, it does sound pretty nuts, doesn't it? We all think we know something, but we don't remember what. I'm going to have to briefly take a break in order to give that medication I talked about to my dog, and then I'll be back to see what the heck these guys are getting up to.
but it didn't work.
Thank you very much for bearing
How
with
much
me.
do you remember?
Maybe just enough to be dangerous. I may have gotten an innocent boy killed tonight.
I thought something smelled rotten at ITP. My assignments just didn't add up. I felt set up from the minute I started tailing Veltor Curtis. So
Why'd you do
I'm
it then?
going to stick to you like glue, Professor, until I get to the bottom of this mess. By the way, I hope the boy makes it.
And a bit
It's alright to admit if you've been
Let's get out of
tricked.
here, Agent. That attack is going to have this place crawling with the law in no time.
Did Raz know before sending
What
us
have
off
you
on
got
this
me into?
heist?
Why is the ITP after you? I deserve some answers.
You're right, son, you do. They're trying to kill me because I know top secret information that can incriminate them.
Like Raz and Velta.
Yes. But like Raz and Belter, I'm not sure how much I know because my memory was partially erased.
What do you do now?
Oh my god.
Back together with my old friends and work with them to get to the bottom of this. You're one of us now, kid. I hope you're as good a full-time soldier as you are a part-time gunner. You're gonna need all the courage you've got for this one.
Oh my
You
word.
can count on me, Captain.
Now let's get out there and kick some government butt. It's just like my old Navy days.
Yeah. Like the old days.
Everyone in this game is mad. Absolutely bananas. Well, there we have it. Ooh, I just saw that rank D. Oh, fair. About what I deserve.
By our destiny. And we made our first step towards our future. The government was secretly hiding something very important, and to find out the truth, we had to go to Pagoda to solve this mystery.
My word. I wonder from how far in the future she's narrating what's happening. Because she keeps doing it. Oh, I'd love a save game. Thank you. Yes, and a heal. Thank you for this heal. We're going to do the double save. I spoke about this last time as well. When you do a little bit of both, just to make sure you're definitely keeping up with yourself. Like so. Now where are we going? Where's he going to take me? Are we all just going to go back to the bar? I guess they all know each other. But then why would he kick me across the room? Why did he do that? And then, surely blowing up the helicopters,
Raz,
someone's
I'm
going to
back,
notice.
And I've got a surprise for you.
Raz Gassy, why melt my molecules? I didn't even know you were alive. It's good to see you, my friend.
Navarro Jean, you remember me?
Of course.
So it seems you remember everything.
Hey kid, you were at the airport with Beltor. What are you doing here?
It's you. The cop chick at the airport. What are you doing
It's rude
here?
to point.
Cop chick. I should drop you for that. Now, hand over the capsules, Sonny.
But I don't have the capsule anymore. I gave it to Raz. He's got it now.
I see. Okay, Raz, talk to me and make it real.
Make it real. Don't play the cheese, as we saw in the last episode. Are we getting a flashback? We're getting a big black screen. Oh no, this
The
guy.
air attack on Navarro Jean was a complete failure.
I'm not surprised. Lawson always said the ITP was incapable of doing anything right on their own. And what about the boy? Do you have any information on his whereabouts?
No, sir. We haven't found him yet, but we've got teams out searching every part of the city and surrounding areas.
You know I sense that boy's a threat to us. I want him found before the capsule gets into the wrong hands.
Yes, sir.
Do you see that face in the background spewing out water? How rich do you have to be to think that that's tasteful, I wonder? If you get
So, you
oh,
two and Velta Curtis believe the information in Zeus is so vital to the well-being of everyone on Earth, you're willing to risk your lives for it. And you think the government, the ITP, and organised crime are working together to hide it. On the other hand, you tell me your memories are as scrambled as the happy face omelette at Benny's Diner.
I told you, our memories are coming back. And besides, why should I believe we can trust you?
You'll have to ask your pal Raz.
She's red hot, isn't she, Navarro? Don't worry. I trust her.
You think she's hot, so we're supposed to trust her.
Look, despite what Dr. Love here just said, I want to get to the bottom of this as much as you do. I've suspected foul play at ITP for a while now. It's my duty to flush it out. I'm with you all the way.
That's the truth, Navarro.
The truth, huh? Well, the truth packaged in just the right length skirt. You never change, Raz Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we're one big happy family, tell me more about your work together.
Well, we worked together, in a way. We were all experts in specialised areas, but we were never told what the other teams were doing. It was top secret stuff. We couldn't discuss our work with anyone.
And it was on this project that you both met Dr. Veltor Curtis.
You guys were teammates?
Yeah. Yeah, that was 20 years ago. My expertise is in genetics. Navarro's is in anti-gravity and Veltor's is in particle physics. The study of the atoms that make up all matter in the physical world. We all knew each other by reputation, and we were excited about working on an important top-secret government project together. But after one meeting which only lasted a few minutes, we were separated. We received no explanations, just orders. There will be no communication between each other at all. It was strictly forbidden. Then soon after that, we were all shipped out to separate labs. I was sent to Lystera, Navarro to Mitterine, and Veltor to Gozan.
I know those names, those labs. They were all destroyed by a saboteur. I remember reading about the case. The perp was never caught, but no one was supposed to have survived those bombings.
This conspiracy goes right to the top.
The saboteur was the government itself. We were all supposed to be dead. Right before the accident took place, we were all forcibly subjected to a memory-absorbing machine, but something went wrong.
A memory-absorbing machine. We can't seem to decide how many memories we do or don't have. We can remember losing our memory.
Our memories were only partially absorbed, but we were lucky to escape with our lives. When it was over, my memory was so compromised I could barely remember my name.
But he didn't run far enough. None of us did. We were caught and put into underground cells. In a way, they did kill us. When they realized they still needed us for information, they tortured us until we worked again.
My God.
But we were still separated, with no direct communication between us allowed. We found out that from that period on, all of our work was meticulously recorded and put on disks that were stored in the main computer.
So, those bastards blew up their own labs in an attempt to cover up their work.
Yeah, the only reason we were kept alive was so that we could continue our work. If they had managed to retrieve all of our memories, none of us would be alive today.
And Dr. Veltor Curtis may not be.
I hope you're wrong about that.
Today, memory extraction has come a long way. If Veltor refuses to talk, they may not need him alive.
Yeah. I heard that goon at the airport, Kondo, say something like that to Veltor.
It's not a pretty procedure.
Let's change the subject. How did you manage to escape?
Yes, I escaped. To this day, none of us will ever forget it. Nor the mysterious person that made it possible. One day, without warning, we were herded together, thrown into a windowless armored truck and taken away. Our fears intensified as we drove for what seemed like hours and hours. All we could do was worry. We were sure we had been taken to a secluded place to be executed.
I think I'm following the plot, but it's moving at a pace, and we're getting introduced to a lot of information verbally without subtitles. And, oh, this looks cool though.
Our memories were so scrambled at that point that we didn't have enough information about each other to formulate anything more than a rudimentary plan, assuming that we could escape. But as we drove on, the prospect of that escape seemed less and less possible. We were so beaten psychologically that we had just about given up hope of ever getting away. And then the truck suddenly stopped. We got to our feet in anticipation of the guards coming for us, but they never did. And then we heard a series of gunshots. This frightened us even more. And then the truck door slowly opened, and we were shocked to see not the guards coming for us, but a
That
young
waddle,
boy
look at him go.
standing there, alone, waving us out.
A young boy?
Yes, he stood there and beckoned to us. We cautiously got out of the truck and stared at him. When he spoke,
Can you speak up, please? Wow, his hair was a lot more
What's this
youthful. He
parallax?
went grey very quickly.
Doesn't parallax mean another viewpoint?
That's basically correct, yes. But to this day, I still don't understand what he wanted us to do.
We all thought about a key. Or solution to some problem that we hadn't looked at from the right point of view.
But what does it all mean? What are we doing now?
After we were split up, we started to search for the truth. Being careful not to be caught. And we made a deal that night. To terminate the experiment if we found out that the experiment would be used for destructive purposes.
Well, I guess it must be. And that's that. With that, off they went into the void.
So, did any of you ever find out who the mysterious boy was, or where he came from?
How old was the boy?
I'm not sure. I guess he was about 14 or 15 years old.
So, that boy would now be a middle-aged man, huh?
Yes. That is, if he's alive.
So, to this day, none of you remember any details about your work at the labs.
No clear details. But we do remember bits and pieces of the experiments that were going on there.
Like what?
I remember at Lystera there was a lot of high-tech experimental work being done in the field of human cloning.
Oh, is that all?
Cloning?
Yeah, the goal was to create human clones with superhuman abilities. The experiments were extensive.
Sure that would end well?
That's all I can remember. I don't know. We've been trying for years to get to the bottom of this mystery.
The government would do anything to capture you guys. Even to the point of going through the criminal data. Why?
I don't know.
Hmm.
And I nearly gave up. But then you showed up with a capsule, Arcano.
So the guy who gave me the capsule is Velta Curtis.
That's right. Unlike us, he's obviously managed to resolve this mystery and he's put all the data in the Zeus network.
So that's why we got to break into Pagoda.
Oh, that was a big pause.
The only way to reach Zeus network from here is to go through Pagoda.
Alright, calm down. We'll go to the bird. It's fine.
Veltor must have finally put it all together. That's what's hidden in Zeus. I'm coming with you to get it.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck. Been nice working with you. I'm taking my 50,000 now and splitting for the junk blade tryouts. See you later, if you're alive.
Arcano, wait.
A deal's a deal, Raz. I'm out of here, coach. See ya.
I mean, fair. The first pub he stumbled into in town was the heart of a criminal conspiracy with a bunch of people who don't know if they remember it right or not.
But we need at least 3 people to pull this thing off. And with my bad legs, I'm useless.
You've got Chris and myself. But the third has got to be Arcano. Without his youth and strength, we don't have a chance. We've got to get him back.
He's right.
You might find another young, strong individual in the city. I'm just saying.
I guess I should help him. But I've got to think of my career.
That night, after a very short wrestling match with his conscience, Arcano decided that his personal needs outweighed the needs of the many. But just like the others who thought that, something eventually sneaks up and bites you on the arse, and you realize that you too, somehow, may just be a part of the many.
Bites on the arse, eh? Oh, I understand what that robot's doing now. It's like a, it's gauging my progress through the game and how many clear points I'm getting. Which I'm beginning to think probably won't be very many because it seems to, require a certain level of skill at the game that I do not appear to possess. Is this the cool music place? I think it is. Yes. I mean, good on you, Arcano. Why not just come straight here? Need a drink after all that, I imagine. Now look, if I have a drink at this bar, am I going to be roped into a heist conspiracy? Or can I just, you know, have a decent night out, please? Oh, ignoring me, eh? Oh, okay. Sorry, Rayton. It's just I've had a funny old night. Oh, it is groovy in here. I'm not sure I'm really dressed for the nightlife coming in here in fatigues. That probably gave a really weird impression, didn't it? I mean, according to the narration as I stood outside the bar, the implication is that Akana's going to have a change of heart and go back. But I do want to see... Oh, wait, hang on. Now what? This isn't me walking. What the heck?
Not again.
Holy Christ on a cracker. What's going on? I see a white light. Alright, I didn't expect this.
Shut up, kid! Get off of me or I'll kill you!
Acarno! Acarno, help me!
Mom, Dad, they're kidnapping Nina! Nina!
I'm warning you, kid. I said shut up or you're gonna die!
Oh my god. Sorry, that's probably meant to be extremely, like, galling and tragic, but that was quite the puppet show.
I can't get it out of my head.
Oh no. She haunts us.
It can't be. It can't. Nina, but you haven't changed.
Acarno.
Akano, I don't think you're well.
Is it really you?
No, of course not.
It's my spirit, brother. This is the way you saw me last.
Your spirit? But what do you mean, Nina? Tell me what you mean.
This is so
What's
odd.
going on here? How can this be happening?
I know you have many questions, Acarno, but you'll find the answers when you find me. I'm in the pagoda.
The pagoda?
In pagoda?
The place your friends are going. You must help them. They won't make it without you.
But what have they
But-
got to do
but-
with you? Or with me? I don't understand.
We are all connected by our destiny, but we must make the right choices on our own. Acarno, never blame yourself for what happened to me. I know you did everything you could to help, and now you must help your friends. Help them find the answers. They need you. And so do I. Remember that all of nature's creatures are ultimately dependent upon each other. I know that if you are with them, your friends will finally find the parallax key.
This little girl is very eloquent.
I miss you so much.
I miss you too, Acarno. I love you.
Nina.
And off she goes.
Nina! Come back! Was it all just a dream? Am I feeling guilty about not going to the pagoda? What's going on?
Oh my word.
Nina.
Acarno didn't know what to believe. Did he see his long-lost sister? Or was it all just a dream? Either way, something was telling him he couldn't run away from the friends who needed him. Maybe remembering the tragic kidnapping of his sister jump-started his resolve to fight for what's right. Or maybe he really did just see a ghost.
This is so odd. From where is Chris narrating this? How did Akano therefore tell Chris that happened, and that's why Chris can narrate it to us? And another thing, the Flammable factory where I worked has been destroyed by the religious environmental group. Avalanche? That's why I'm now employed. What else can I do but get drunk? Fair. But yeah, if you were a ghost and you can hover away at will, would you keep your legs straight and remain in a standing position, or would you sort of make a meal of it and sort of, being able to fly rather than being physical? I feel like I'd showboat a bit, a few loop-de-loops, phase through a wall or two. It demonstrably wants me to go back to the bar and have the change of heart, doesn't it? But in character, he wants to be the racer. Can he go to the races? Do I remember my way around enough? Who's this fool? Graffiti on the subway is great. It's so artistic. Okay. It appears to be blocked. There's a lovely doggy. I think I'm probably going to be railroaded. But oh, sorry. I'm kicking this child while I'm looking at the microphone to relate the fact that I'm probably going to be semi-railroaded back into the plot, join the caper and that kind of thing. I don't think I actually have. I wonder if this is gameplay and story integration. No, look, I don't have 50 grand. Do you see? I was specifically told I'd get 50 grand for all of this. Let's save in case of any technical errors that we've done. Quite a lot of plot jibber jabber. There we go. It's about 10 minutes solid of mostly talking. That's Persona 5 level, and I say that with love. Because I really like Persona 5, even though they do talk a lot. Oh, those kids can talk. Oh my word. Oh my goodness, they talk a lot in Persona 5, don't they? With necessity and with talent, but they talk a lot in Persona 5, don't they? Oh my heavens. Anyway, where's the bar again? Let's get cracking on that. Although there's probably a lot to explore. I'm really torn because I do enjoy Overblood 2, despite and because of, you know, everything you're seeing here. So part of me does want to sort of wander off and get into... I mean, I'm semi-lost anyway, to be honest. Is this horrible horse meat burger place? I think it is. Eesh. A precious natural banana. Yeah, bananas are rare in the future because it's all gone wrong. Alright, let's leave. I do not want a horse meat burger. So what happened in the future that horses are so disposable we decide to put them in burgers? I'm not sure I like where that's going. I'm not a massive horsey person, but I don't think we should be eating them. I don't know why not. It's just we seem to have decided not to do it, and I guess I've got that momentum behind me. I think in some countries they eat horses, don't they? Hello? You're going to have to explain this. Beep, beep. Oh, sorry. I didn't realise beep, beep. Carry on then. That's a pretty cool Fifth Element style vehicle, isn't it? Can I get in it? Sorry, it's just I'm a stranger to your ways. I'd like to know what's going on. The sense of place. I mean, there's so many screens here that are here just because they can be here. They don't mean anything. They don't go anywhere. It's just to make you feel like you're in a city that's much larger and much more disconnected from your interests. Like sometimes in a game you feel like the world serves the protagonist, but here the protagonist is just loose in the world. So we are back at the bar. All right, let's follow our nose a little bit. Chris has narrated twice now that we should be going in and speaking to our friends and having a change of heart. So, I mean, you can drop one hint, but if you start dropping 2 hints, I think it gets, you know, let's just do it.
I've changed my mind. I'm in.
And was that so?
Huh?
Cheeky little thumbs up from the boy. Have a look. Is this a caper table? You're going to lay out a map of the heist?
Let's get down to business. I've
made a
holographic blueprint of the pagoda based on Navarro's map.
Oh, here you go.
As I told you, the pagoda is really a giant fortress, controlled and protected by the biggest and most sophisticated computer security system in the world.
Why are we going in then?
Come back. How are we going to get into that?
Anything locked can be unlocked. I learned that from a cat burglar friend of mine. No security system is perfect. This one's weakness is its size.
Its size?
That's right. The system is so big the main computer can't control all of its domain alone.
So, even with requisite redundancy, the main computer is dependent upon its secondary systems?
Exactly. Secondary and tertiary. The main computer has 3 subsystems working together and monitoring one another. The subsystems are synchronous, but maintain autonomous modes for individual sentinel signatures.
Could you give us that in English, Doc?
Yeah. Put simply, it means that the main computer depends on the 3 subcomputers to tell it when there's an intruder. When this message is given by any one of the subcomputers, the main computer activates the alarms and automatic defense systems of the building. But the main computer will not activate the defense systems without a message from all or one of the subcomputers.
How'd you know all this?
From getting to the main computer. We're in.
That's right. these subsystem computers police each other, we have to shut them all down at exactly the same time.
It's gonna take teamwork.
Now
Beep
I
boop.
know why you needed 3 healthy bodies to make this break impossible.
I just hope you two youngsters can keep up with me.
Let's hope so, my friend. When you get to the pagoda, you'll each move to one of the 3 surveillance points. Because of the triangular subsystem configuration, they've nicknamed the setup Bermuda.
Let's hope we don't disappear in it.
When you've managed to shut down all of the 3 subsystems simultaneously, you should be able to get into the main computer room by using the central elevator.
Arcano, Chris, I'm counting on you. We're all counting on you. Don't worry. We're gonna make it. We have to make it.
Navarro's right. I believe in you. Go get your gear and we'll meet back here at 12.
What gear? You provide the gear. Go get your gear. Then again, I guess I do need to... There's shops somewhere, aren't there? Now I need to start upgrading my equipment and that kind of thing. Because things got a bit dicey last time, let alone going here. Change with the other member, launch an attack. Oh. I don't want to do either of those things. Does that mean... So I launched a heist once. Are these all playable now? Okay. Let's pop a cheeky save. Gotta treat yourself, haven't you? I'm gonna pop a cheeky save like this and also like this. And then I'm gonna pop back to break screen briefly in order to do some rounds, make sure everyone's alright in the house, and then I'll be back and potentially getting into another heist. I honestly don't know. All appear to be well, and therefore we have carte blanche to caper. Okay then. I'm a little scared to change characters, but let's see what happens if... Can I be this guy? Oh, I see. It's thinking about it. It's me! Oh my word, look at me. Oh my heavens. This is unexpected. Oh goodness. Can we get him killed the same way we got Ivano killed? Or Arcano, I should say. Yeah, give it a go. Come on. Ah. Oh dear. Have I got to do the old switcheroo again? Oh no, we're putting him right here. So what does he have that's different? Does he have his own independent inventory? Or do they all kind of cross over? I think everything seems to carry over actually. Yeah, look. Navarro Custom, that's his clothing. Navarro Custom. So what happens is... And yeah, so when we get another character, Arcano hands over his credit card and all of his possessions, and he's just like, yeah, just run around town, it's fine. Do we need to be equipping Navarro then, I wonder? Because by implication, if everything gets handed over anyway, I guess I won't need to equip all of the party members independently, or is that a trap? Let's get our boy out to the store and see what we can find out. Good job that bright door is labelled with an exit sign, or goodness knows what. Anyone remember where the stores were? No, me neither. Good job, it's fun to explore the city. Let's take a look around. Let's see. Wait, what is this? What is this? Who are you? I should probably talk with some of these peoples as well. The church. This looks like it goes deeper into the town, doesn't it? I do like the town music. Whoa, hello. You okay, doggy? Woof indeed. Woof indeed. Now what is this the secret stores that I'm thinking of? It's a secret store room, so no. I'm thinking of a certain store that's sort of down an alleyway somewhere. And I do not for the life of me remember whereabouts it is. But I do know that it was gosh darn useful when I had found it. So we are going to try and get to the bottom of where that is. Right, yeah, we've done all this earlier. I didn't go down here earlier, or did that lead to the docks? Where are these shops? Because we need to start investing in our Carno's well-being. By which I mean weaponry. What is this? Oh, I see. It's under the bridge. There are a lot of stray dogs in this town. I hope they're alright. There we go. How can I help you? What is there beyond space? Have you ever thought about it? No. I guess I assume space is all there is, but doesn't mean it's true, does it? I don't know how you'd necessarily prove it. You'd have to travel an extraordinarily long way to even think if there's the edge of the universe, which I think common consensus is that there isn't. Sort of thing, if you start thinking about it for too long, you just go a bit mad. Right, I'm seeing a whole lot of nothing in town apart from pretty pre-rendered backgrounds right now, so I'm really not getting much done in far as the shopping is concerned. Oh, was it really that long ago I played this that I've forgotten where the store is? I'm like this even navigating Midgar as well on Final Fantasy VII, which I must admit I don't play very often. I do not feel that Final Fantasy VII has aged as gracefully as many may believe. But of course I played it quite late in life. I didn't play it as a child, so I don't have that sort of connection, and neither that sort of barging through non-aesthetic circumstances that you have when you're a kid gamer in the 90s of just like, you know, this is as good as it gets, that kind of thing. I think I first played the PS4 re-release of the original. That's when I had it on the PS3. I bought it because it's one of those games, Final Fantasy VII, that you feel like you should own and you feel like you should play because the discourse around it is so heated. But I did bounce off it a fair number of times before actually gelling with it and genuinely enjoying it, seeing it through to the end and so on and so forth. But if I ever try to revisit it, it's a hard sell. I do find it difficult. I do find it very, very difficult to get back into it. And I would really love to. I would actually quite like to, you know, on paper, so to speak, do another Final Fantasy VII playthrough. Maybe even a retro achievements version or something like that. I don't think I've come here before. But I just can't seem to handle it, basically. Is this the old man from the beginning? Who is this? Thanks to the 87th air cooling machine, the people can now lead a bearable life. If the air cooling machine stops, I mean if. There's a bit of a plot hint if ever I heard one. Essentially, yeah, Overblood 2 takes place in a post-climate change world that has experienced so much global warming that cities that are sustained by cooling machines are the only way that Earth can be inhabited. And this is one such city, Edge City. And you know, it looks like this. It's not a great city. Apparently some of them are a bit nicer. Where is this store? I feel deeply foolish. Do I just get on with the caper anyway? I'm half tempted. I am half tempted to just do the caper. But I know that there's a fantastic little shop knocking about here somewhere. I remember going northward bound. This looks like a street I can vibe with. Ah, look. Made to order, 30% off, things like that. This is the sort of thing I like to see. This is a clothing store, isn't it? Because I certainly can't read this. This is set, I think, I don't know where Edge City is. Obviously, there's a lot of Asian paraphernalia. There's also a lot of, you know, there are American flags around and things like this. But everyone speaks with a British accent. So it's very confusing. It's very confusing where the actual, you know, location would correlate to on Earth far in the future. It seems to become a completely globalized society, and it doesn't necessarily actually matter anymore. I have some of these, don't I? I have this already. At least they tell me what they do. Same design used by the Marines. Track it with... Oh, some... Wait, a para jacket. A small built-in parachute. That sounds useful. God knows they fall off enough. Ooh, that also sounds useful. I can't avoid any of this stuff, though. Can I interest you in... No, I need these. No, you can't have these. These are mine. Energy pack. What do they do? Laser weapon. I might need one later. Blade boots worn by junk blade riders. Heat resistant boots. Okay. And rubber boots. Oh, boots which offer resistance against electric shock. And I had that electric goddamn floor way back in that other friggin' place. Get a grip on icy slopes or slippery surfaces. It does look like I need to be keeping my hat. I can sell Navarro's clothes. Well, I can't, but can you imagine? Hey, there is 50 grand. Huh, okay. I'll happily eat crow about that. I did actually get given for 50 grand. Why I can't spend it in here, I do not know. I guess because he wants it specifically for his racing career, doesn't he? Which I don't actually know how to engage with. He's just immediately getting involved with another crime. You small town boy, gone to the big city, fallen in with a bad crowd. I'm not here to judge Arcano, but tut sir. Hello. I'm not as oppressive as him, so what shall we do? Do you want to hear something interesting? I mean, you're a child who just said you're not as oppressive of someone I can't see. So I would argue I've already heard something interesting from you, but go on. All alone with the phone. Ha ha ha, but there's more. I'm leaving now, little child, okay? I'm going to be leaving now. If you follow me, I might have to call some authorities of some description. Because, I mean, creep is a strong word, but you're on your way, aren't you? Hello, this is where I was looking for. Can I help you? Take what ammunition you think. You never can tell. I agree with you in principle. However, I did find ammunition plentiful while I was out and about. So I think you're on a hustle. Now, I happen to know there's a retro achievement for doing something pretty awful to this guy's windows. So you will, of course, excuse me if I now draw my weapon in a public place. Like so. Oh, I need to reload it. Very embarrassing. Like so. And then... Sorry, everyone. It's nothing personal. It's for the achievement, you see. There we go. I'm very sorry. I'm not sure I got an achievement, actually. I'm very sorry for all of this. Okay. All right. Okay, let's just forget this entire thing. It's okay about the stuff you've broken, but you must pay for it. Oh, you don't have enough money to pay. Sorry, but I can't sell you anything. He's in a bad mood now. I've diddled myself out of being able to shop, chasing a retro achievement that didn't even work. Oh my god, I am foolish. You must pay for it. You don't have enough money to pay. I've got the 50 grand. That doesn't work. I can't even jump through. Oh dear. Oh, what an absolute bungle. What an absolute mistake to have made. I am humiliated. This is one of the benefits of being quite a small creator right now. Is no one needs to know that happened, right? So definitely don't share the video. Don't tell anyone. Don't subscribe. Just click off straight away. I think is the best idea for everyone involved. Right. I keep pressing circle to run to make him do his fiddle. Can you tell? He just walks around and starts making gestures with his hands. think there's a name for people who do that, isn't there? I don't think we're really allowed to make fun of people like that. And, you know, nor should we. But there are some people who would regard that behaviour as odd. Ooh, toasty. So I remember this. I do just need to get back to the bar now, because I don't really think I have the means by which to... Hello, Arcano. Yes, thank you for seeing us. Thank you, yes. Oh God, not again. I'm getting super lost, you guys. We need to start off this caper. It's the only way. Right, church. Keep running, keep running. You telling me in the future you don't have Google Maps? I guess it's so far in the future everything got ruined, didn't it? Nothing's really left. Maybe all the satellites burnt out of the sky and fell down. It does sound like we've been through some pretty grim stuff on this planet during the course of Overblood 2's interpretation of the future. Right, here we go. Oh, look at him. The little jazz hands as he comes through the door. That's a swag walk if ever I saw it. Don't hear the word swag walk anymore, do you? There's probably a reason for that. I guess we'll launch an attack. Off we go then.
Now, we've got to decide who takes which computer.
The
first computer is heavily guarded with little cover. You've got to be as invisible as possible to get through.
Oh God. Oh, I have to choose? Invisible as possible. When I was playing as Arcano, I wasn't getting noticed very much by the robots. So I guess I'll volunteer for that.
The second computer is guarded with the most sophisticated electronics.
So we want Old Man Genius, surely.
Getting to number 3 requires a dangerous swim through a water duct. I think Carno would be best for this one.
Oh.
Anyone have any objections?
Yes.
But wait.
Now, we've got to decide who takes which computer. The first computer is heavily guarded with little cover. You've got to be as invisible as possible to get through.
I guess she is an operative, but I mean, if you already know who's best for which computer, why are you asking me?
The second computer is guarded with the most sophisticated electronics. Getting to number 3 requires a dangerous swim through a water duct. I think Carno would be best for this one.
He literally says, I think Arcana would be best for this one.
Anyone have any objections?
I think we're all good.
Let's do it.
Off we go. Whoa! Fifth element moment. Ooh, that's the place? My God. I'm going to Blade Run it up right here. You can't break into a place like this. Someone will notice.
Incoming number 2.
Oh.
Number 3 is dry. Number 2, come in. Do you copy?
Number 2 here. Number 3. Number 1, do you copy?
Number 1 here, and OK numbers 2 and 3.
Excellent work. We're silent from now on. We'll talk when we meet.
Using certain equipment from the inventory window, you can change your character. By changing characters, defeat the guarding systems in the pagoda. This game is all about heists. It's really cool. Like, as cheesy as it is about planning and executing heists. From a certain point of view, I don't think it's as sophisticated as, you know, a lot of the heist things you get these days, but we're absolutely infiltrating corporate compounds. And now we're doing it with a proper crew of multidisciplinary crooks and portable air. Wait, not crooks and portable air. We've just found portable air. Let's take it. I've just fallen in. Okay, talk among yourselves. Guy can climb very high up, can't he, when he gets out of the water, which is extremely useful. Portable air. Yeah, again, so it looks like... Yeah, I'm getting the impression... Is this a door or is this a... Doesn't open. The implication is certainly that I need to be swimming. Let's get a little bit of the lay of the land, or indeed the lack thereof. There's this door? Wait, more shinies? A small aqualung. There are a lot of hints about making sure his breath lasts, aren't there? Is this the door that opens? If it is, I cannot open it. I can, of course, potentially, I guess, choose to get rid of this water, right? Does that work? Why don't we drop a cheeky save and see if I can actually literally make this water vanish, and therefore by doing so, make that door open. So, not you. We're going to save. Like so. Thank you very much. We'll do the double down. It's a habit of mine. And we'll do the double up on the same slot. Do you ever do that? I love doing that. Just failing to trust the save system altogether and just doing that anyway. So we're going to go from here. Get the... What was that object called? It was a tool actually, wasn't it? Gravity controller. Was that what made me jump differently? Or was that something else? Oh, I can switch camera mode. Okay, that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, heat pack. Which immediately evaporates water. Ouch. In so doing, it's probably such a bad idea. Can I open this door? No, it was a complete waste of time. I should not have done this. Can I just walk through here? Oh, you could walk sideways, you'd fit. You might get a bit of an involuntary haircut. I also don't think this was a good idea in general because, yeah, I guess maybe I can jump this. This is a good way to test transceiver. That must be how I switch people. Small aqualung voice recorder. Gravity. That's... God, I could have done with that on the cogs. Oh my word, Beat Nuki, you're so silly. Look at that. So it's all about the gadgets and the gizmos. Oh my god, and now I can use it over here too. I didn't need to evaporate the water at all. It's just about knowing your kit. And of course I've got a grappling hook as well, which I barely remember. Okay, alright. This is an awful idea. 2 freeze packs. Well, that would have been useful for freezing the water. Is that a ladder there? Wait, what's over there? Let's see about... Up. Up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, it's alright. So okay, what's important is not to panic, okay? When you're in a situation like this, and it could happen to you one day, do not panic if you accidentally evaporate a room full of water. Don't know how to get out. As long as you've got your secret gravity controlling button, you know, like Arcano here, and you know, he's not the brightest spark, but he has at least done that. But then there's this issue, isn't there? Unless... Can't do that. Right, okay. Oops. Let's take a look over here. And then jump on this pipe. I want the shiny more than anything. We'll talk about everything else in a while. 2 heat packs. That's fine. I don't understand how to negate the laser gate that I cognate. Is this a control panel? Could I blow it up if it were? Could I blast the door down? I need to start thinking in proper Overblood 2 terms, don't I? And what is this on here? Is this a switch? It is. Look at that. See? Just pay attention and learn something, Beat Nuki, for goodness sake. Just pay attention to your goddamn surroundings, sir. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, I've just wasted loads of gizmos. All I need to do is this, and now I can just stroll on through. God, I'm not making myself very well with how much I'm constantly falling down, though, am I? Right, okay. Okay, so apart from everything that just happened, I think we're doing pretty well. All I need to do now is take my medication, like so. We're now here. And what's great is no one else in this entire compound populated by thousands of people could possibly notice that all of the water down there has vanished. Can I just walk through the darkness? Okay. Is there water on the other side? There is. I'm not sure how that works scientifically, but I do know that I've been picking up a great number of... Just a minute. Oops. Picking up a great number of items. Oh, much better, much better. That are being used. Much worse, much worse. Nope. Nope. Items that are used to give me more oxygen. I like. God, what a hostile work environment Arcano's got himself into again. Oh, no. No. What about, can I go up here? Or is this where one of these horrible blades are? Oh, Arcano, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Arcano. I think I might leave him here. It's really cruel. Can I save here? No, I didn't think so. Let's get him out of here. Like so. I think... I don't think I can top that for entertainment value for today's stream. So I am actually going to leave it there. I think we've got a full heist in front of us and I need a fresh bit of brain to go with it. So we can save here, right? Yes. It's only if he's somewhere where he can be harmed he refuses. So that's all good. There we go. I'm enjoying that. And I'm enjoying Overblood too. Thank you for sticking with me throughout that. We are in another heist and caper. Look at that frame rate while I'm spinning the camera down here. God damn, I'm going to have to stay here for the whole game. And Arcano is in over his head. I haven't even tried switching to the other characters. There's a lot going on, and this is a huge corporate building, so God only knows what we're going to get up to. I am, of course, live tomorrow with Discworld as per the scheduled stream. I really should stick to my scheduled streams, but I never do, and I don't see any reason to start now. Sneaking on Overblood 2 has been fun. Thank you for sticking with, and we will, of course, speak soon.